Hey guys, it's your guy, me here, and I found a game and did it surprise me. Today we're taking a look at A Bite at Freddys. And let me just tell you, these animatronics are nightmare fuel. They look like if you combined Uncle Clunk with the OG cast. I don't know if they were going for that, but it works, so I'm rolling with that. Alrighty, we start off with a cutscene where we have the POV of Freddy and we're getting destroyed. Apparently Freddy has a lot of enemies, but I'm sure Freddy is at fault. Never trust someone with a top hat. They are all evil. Then we cut to another POV of Freddy on stage with the others, and two people bragging about how they fixed Freddy and the gang, and now they work like brand new. Okay, you narcissists. Phew, we made it to the main menu. Go us! And now we can officially start night one, because that's what you do in main menus. Duh. We are met with the handsome phone guy with his cowboy hat, or walkie-talkie, what they call him in this game. He tells us that our job is to confirm orders when he finishes them. To confirm them, you just have to go to the correct camera, but the final one is for us. Stop, phone guy, you're making me blush. I think this is his way of flirting with me. We also learned that there are only 3 nights for this game. There is one more night, the final night, which is like the night 6 for this game. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. For the first night, Bonnie and Chica are active naturally, but both of them have 2 routes they can choose. They can either try and go into the conveyor belt, and you stop them by closing it before they get in, or stopping them when they are actually in the conveyor belt by pulling the stop lever, which stops the conveyor belt. Let me quickly talk about their designs real quick before I talk about the second route. Bonnie is like a talk show host with a cigar and wine glass in hand. He's teaching kids real young to drink and smoke. I assume this place is meant for kids because it looks like it. While Chica is a cowgirl, well, they call her a cow chicken, which, might I say, all the animatronics are widely different. I don't know what the theme has a cowgirl and a talk show host, but Foxy might be the wildest one yet, but we'll talk about him later. Also, none of them have legs, so I can probably outrun them if they come to attack me. But animatronics attacking people? Don't be crazy. Animatronics would never attack people. Ever. Now for the second route, if you stop them from going into the conveyor belt, or if they feel like fighting me, which is a foolish choice, I will win. If they choose this route, they go into your office, and if Chica gets in your office, you have a toy gun to defend yourself from her, and shoot her square in the head. I don't know why they didn't give me anything stronger, but I guess my aura with the toy gun is enough. And if Bonnie gets in, you just have to turn off the power until he leaves, because he's afraid of the dark, apparently. Not like this whole place is dark. Angel, I hear you asking, is there any power system? Which, yeah, I just forgot to put in the script earlier. Don't blame me, blame past me. Ah, look, there's 3 me's. Ah. Hey guys, editor me here. Turns out I actually forgot to talk about it. So, I don't know how I did, but it's in my script. Trust me, it's in my script, but I somehow just forgot. But it's the power system is like an overheat method. You will hear me say overheat. You can probably also see it. It's called power load. So the doors, turning off the lights for some reason, and also the lever. Yeah, the lever. So, yeah, sorry about that. I will catch y'all later if I need to explain more things. Editor me out. For the first night, it's not really an issue, but for the later nights, it does become a pretty big issue. Or it's just me having a skill issue, I guess. That's pretty much it for night 1, and now we can enjoy a meal made by Phone Guy. My beloved, my beloved, my beloved Phone Guy. I bet he made it with love. Night 2 time! Yay! And they add a new mechanic called a fan. Spooky. And this is the gimmick of Freddy Fazbear. Yes, I use his full legal name. Please don't tell him. Let's also talk about his design. He is really similar to Bonnie, where he is also a talk show host. So maybe I got one of them wrong. Maybe Bonnie is just a drinker. I would not be surprised by Bonnie. Bonnie is a drinker in my eyes. I don't know, but all I know is Freddy looks dapper in that red suit. So basically, he goes in the vent, and when he gets close to the fan, you turn it on to scare him. But there is actually a chance he gets too close, and you can cut his head off. I guess you could say he got ahead of himself. Okay, I'll quit. He's still active somehow. I guess he wasn't using his brain for much. That's a good segue for the next night, though. Night 3! Also considered the last night, if you don't want to do the extra 4th night, if you're a dweeb. This night introduces Scientist Foxy, and let me just say, he looks like a nerd. What did they do to my boy? Why did they turn him into Bill Nye the Science Guy? And what is in the pizza if he is cooking? I'm scared. I don't know why he's a scientist. Maybe because he's like clever like a fox or something. Your guess is as good as mine. Foxy's role is he goes into the power room and you're supposed to shock him or something right before he bites the wire, or you will switch to the backup cameras, which will make the overheat go way faster. And he can go into the conveyor belt like Chica and Bonnie for obvious reason. He's Foxy. He does what he wants. That concludes the first 3 normal nights. If you don't want to do the 4th final one or the custom nights, I'll get into those. But I'm going to give my little overview of the first 3. This is unscripted me, by the way. I do not have a script for this. I really like this. This is honestly a very unique take on the FNAF genre, rather than doing the AMs and the power, and no doors other than, you know, the conveyor doors, but no doors protecting you. Like they said in FNAF 2 movie, why is there no doors, Widowy? Widowy, where's the doors? I think this game is like a genre of games, so maybe I'm just not getting the full lore on it, but I would like to know. The theming is really confusing. I don't know what makes all these things go together, but you know, it doesn't really matter because it's fun. It's fun. I'm having fun. I'm getting a Widow F. 6'7". 6'7". I'm so fucking cringe. Now I can finally go on my date with Phone Guy. Oh, I've been waiting for this. So, Phone Guy. Haha. You come here often? Oh, you work here. Oh, haha. Ha. Ha. Damn it, Freddy! I don't ever get what I want in life. Where? Now we have to talk about the final night, the 4th night. And it adds another character, surprisingly. Fredbear, or Threadbear, as they call it, because a kid bit off his face. I don't know what they are feeding these kids, that they can bite animatronic faces off, but probably like pure testosterone. This night is also the night I have the most beef with, because it's the only one that I died like multiple times trying to beat. All because of Bonnie and that stupid Fredbear. Fredbear's gimmick is that he has all of the gimmicks of everyone else except for going into the office. He can go into the fan, he can go into the power room and turn that off, and he can also go into the conveyor belt and stop the conveyor belt, which no like. And also, when he's in the fan, you can't cut off his head, even though he's like directly in the fan. What is wrong with that child? How was he able to do that? If a fan can't, how is that child able to? Huh? Huh? Explain it to me. Explain it to me like I'm 5. When I say this night was a nightmare, I mean it. With all of the things I've said combined, put up to the maximum, because oh my gosh, it was terrible. I died like 5 times. It took me like an hour alone just to beat this night. I have beef with every one of these animatronics, but mainly Bonnie, because he killed me the most. But hey, that's just saying, this was all streamed on Twitch. You know, at Experiment Angel. If you want to see my reactions live, go watch that. Sorry, quick plug. I had to do it. You know, I'm a content creator. I'm an influencer, so to speak. And after you beat the final night, you're done. Except for the custom nights, but I'll talk about that in a minute because I didn't play them. You get 2 little trophies, a hamburger and a hot dog. Pretty neat. I earned this. I played 2 hours to beat this game. I'm a wiener. I didn't play the custom nights because I didn't have time. I didn't have time. Sorry. There are no custom nights in A Bite at Freddys. No one can tell me otherwise. Didn't happen. Isn't real. Not real. That about wraps things up for A Bite at Freddys. I really enjoyed this game. I highly recommend if you don't play Fnaf fan games and you want to get into it, I highly recommend this game. If you guys have any game suggestions, please put them in the comments below. Also, this is my first video, so if I didn't do anything good, please let me know so I can do better. You know, so I can be the best me, so to speak. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm going to go on a lovely date with my beautiful fiance, Phone Guy. Me and Phone Guy are going to everywhere. We're going everywhere. We're eating all the food, and he's making all of it. No, I'm forcing him. I'm marrying him. He has no other choice. Because he loves me. He loves me. And, well, I hope you guys enjoyed.